This is your senior moment coming to you from the Healthy Home Mansion, where it's young living or assisted living. You can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you. And it begins right now with episode number 247 today. Moldings is the topic of the day. Go to the link tree in the bio. Free products, free downloads, free home market evaluation. And if you're enjoying watching your senior moment, share it online. Likes are nice and appreciated. Shares with comments are even better. They are super duper. 400 is all we've done so far this month because it's day number 4. 100 per day push-ups, sit-ups, deep knee bends, and toe touchers. And we're talking about moldings today. When I was a kid, we would get a piece of green clay to play with and make things. It looked like a stick of butter all wrapped up in wax paper. It was hard at first, and you had to work it with your hands to make it malleable. Then you could begin to form your creation and set them aside, let them air dry, and then once they were dried, we would paint them and had a lasting masterpiece. So I was only reminded of this the other day when I was in an older house in St. Paul. It was not a particularly pricey house by today's standards, yet it had a detailed moldings on the ceiling coves and on the fireplace. I thought, look at this. This modest home built in 1928 with all this attention paid to the detail. It's no wonder that these homes are in such great demand. Webster says molding is a decorative a recess or relieved surface. I was on a website the other day looking at various shapes of chair rails, corbels, and capitals. We're thinking of putting a chair rail down the side of the hallway and kind of dressing up the lower skirt of the wall. I'm asked many times what makes one large home worth $1 million and another one down the road worth $2 million. Both the same size, approximately the same size homes, both on the same or similar home site with similar views. Yet, such a drastic difference in the price point, or at least on paper, until you get inside and you really look at the detail. One is pretty plain, nice, but plain. Big spaces, great light, super duper windows, good kitchen, but really pretty much a blank canvas. The other is quite another story. Every room is like a work of art, each space telling a story. Detail everywhere you look, with beautiful moldings, ornamental grates on the heat and air returns. Everywhere you look, it's gorgeous. The kitchen cabinets aren't just cabinets, they're like furniture on the wall. Everywhere your eye would naturally fall has been accented to take advantage of your gaze. So one house is a big empty box, and the other has been molded like that stick of clay. One is a place to get out of the rain, and the other a place to experience life. People are like that too. They fall on both ends of the spectrum. Some you barely notice in the room, while others, well, you better hang on because you are about to experience some life. So, what's the takeaway here? Well, I guess the real takeaway is just kind of pay attention to the detail. Pay attention to the details because that's where the true value is. And that's your senior moment of the day. Just a simple thought on moldings as I'm browsing through looking for some trim for the mansion. All right, what are we going to do today? Let's do some push ups. 10 quick push ups, easy peasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, still working on the one-handed push-ups. I did 2 the other day, one-handed push-ups. They're hard to do, hard to keep your balance, but I'm going to work on them, and when I get it so that it's not, so it looks good, I'll do a couple for you just so you can see how they're done. So that's it for today. This is your senior moment. Remember, it's young living or assisted living. The older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Henry Hittner Senior. Do your push-ups, sit-ups, deep knee bends, and toe touchers, and be strong like senior, and we'll see you tomorrow.